Hey everyone, very excited that you're trying the yoga or fitness portion of La Petite Yogi. Just a few words of advice before you get into the workouts. If you're new to yoga, you might want to watch through once or twice just to get a feel for what I'm doing and listen to the instructions. As you go through the workouts, make sure that you listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, back off. Take any modifications. I try to give modifications for each pose, so you don't need to go in as deep a stretch as I do or move in a certain way. Just kind of go with what feels good for your body and have a good time, okay? So have fun, good luck, and I hope you like it. Thank you. Okay, this is core yoga flow, moves kind of fast, so you may need to stretch beforehand. Inhale your arms all the way up. Exhale, folding all the way down, fingertips to the mat. Inhale up halfway, lengthening through your lower back. Exhale, folding all the way down, loosening any tension in your lower back, shaking your head side to side. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, folding all the way down. Deep breaths. Now we're going to step back to plank. So stepping one foot back then the other. Nice and strong through your core. Lowering down onto your belly. Release the tops of your feet. Inhale as you come into your baby cobra or up dog. And then exhale as you push back into downward facing dog. Pedaling out the feet. Stretching out your lower back. Now you can walk or hop forward to your hands. Coming into your forward fold. And then looking forward. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bring that left arm all the way up. Take a nice side stretch. Inhale, the opposite arm. Drop that left arm, lengthen your right side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, folding all the way down. Deep breath, inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Stepping back to plank again. Really holding strong in your core. Strong arms, fingers spread wide. Lower down onto your belly. Inhale into your baby cobra or up dog. Exhale as you push back into downward dog. Take a little push up if you want in that one. Pedaling out your feet. Swaying side to side if that helps. Hopping forward or walking forward to your hands into your forward fold. Maybe shaking your head again. Inhale up halfway. Inhale all the way up, arms up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale, arms up again. Now we're going to bring our hands behind our back. Interlace your fingers. Take a gentle forward fold, slight bend in knees. Really stretching out those shoulders. Releasing your hands down to the mat. Stepping one leg back and the other into plank. Really getting your stance, fingers spread wide, making sure that your shoulders and elbows and wrists are all in line. We're going to lift that left leg up into the air. Point that toe. And now do the same thing with the right leg. Lift up that right leg. And then push back into downward facing dog. Just warming up the core a little bit. Pedaling your feet. You can loosen up those hamstrings. Lengthen out your back. Bend your knees forward. And then extend. Now we're going to lift that right leg all the way up in the air, three-legged dog. If you want to loosen up that ankle joint, you can twirl your foot around and drop it. Same thing left side. Twirl your foot around. Exhale that left leg down. Now we're going to bring our right leg all the way up again. And now we're going to bring our right knee to our right elbow. And then bring that leg all the way up in the air. And now we're going to cross it across our body to our left elbow. And then bring that right leg all the way up into the air. Now we're going to go knee to nose, really arching your back, tightening your stomach, and pushing that leg all the way back in the air. And now we're bringing it through for a low lunge and then come up for a high lunge. So find your stance. Arms behind, strong core. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over that thigh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over that thigh. Do this a few times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold over that thigh, strong in the legs. Inhale, arms up. Now bring your arms behind your back, interlace your fingers. We're going to come into a little warrior 3. So sliding those back toes, strong in that right leg. You put a slight bend in your knee, arms straight in front. Now we're going to do standing warrior 3 crunches. So elbow to knee a few times. Extend. If you need to hold on to a chair, you can. Come back to your high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back into plank. Lower down your belly, rolling through into your up dog. And then pushing back into your downward facing dog. Left leg up in the air, same thing this side. So we're going to bring our left knee to our left elbow. And then bring it back up. Cross it over your body, left knee to right elbow, hold it. Shoot it back up in the air. And then bring that knee into your chest, arching your back, tightening your core. Bring that left leg all the way up in the air. And then bring it through for a low lunge. And then we're going to come up to our high lunge again. Arms back behind, strong core. Inhale, arms up. And we're just taking nice little crunches over this leg. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding over that leg. Inhale, arms up. Nice flowing motion. Exhale, arms down. Inhale up. Arms behind the back, interlacing your fingers. Strong in that left foot, tiptoeing that right foot in a little bit until you find your stance, find your focal point, get your balance. Balance is all about core strength. Now we're going to do our standing warrior 3 crunches. So in and out. And in and out. And if you fall over, it's totally fine. I do it all the time. Stepping back into your high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Stepping back into plank. Fingers wide, lowering down. Inhale as you come into your up dog. And then tucking your toes and pressing back into your downward facing dog. Taking a few deep breaths here. And then hopping forward or walking forward to your hands into your forward fold. Shaking your head. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale your arms up. Now we're going to come into a few chair twists. So make sure that your knees are over your ankles. It's almost like you're sitting in a chair. You bring your palms together. If it's more comfortable, you could always separate your feet. That's totally fine. So inhale, come up, and then as you exhale, you're twisting over that right side. Inhale, coming up, and then you're going to exhale that right elbow over that left knee. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Inhale up, exhale, twist. And obviously this is great for your legs, your core, your obliques. Inhale up, exhale, twists. And twists are great detoxifiers in yoga too, so it's a little added bonus. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Now come back into your chair pose, hold it. Great for the bum. It's also a nice little perk. Now if you dare, you can come onto your tippy toes and then slowly stand up, reach up, and drop your heels. Exhale, fold all the way down. Shake your head side to side. Now stepping back into plank again. We're going to lower down onto our bellies, rolling through another up dog, and then tucking your toes and coming back into another downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet. Big inhale and a nice deep exhale. Right leg up in the air. Now we're going to bring our right knee to our right elbow, roll it across your body, roll it back again, and shoot it up in the air. And then we're going to bring that right foot through for another lunge. Keep your left fingertips on the mat. Bring your right arm all the way up in the air. Now, strong core, we're going to try to come up into a little twisted lunge. And then you're going to come up, straighten that right knee. Exhale, twist over the right side. Inhale, straighten that right knee. Exhale, twist over your right side. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. This is great for your legs, your core, balance. Sometimes it helps if you widen your stance, bringing that back arm on your back thigh. Get a nice stretch in those ribs. Inhale your arms up and then exhale down to the mat, stepping back to plank. Lowering down and rolling through another up dog or baby cobra. And then exhale as you come back to downward facing dog. Pedaling your feet. I'm going to do the same thing. Left leg up in the air. And we're going to bring that left knee over your right elbow, roll it across your body, and then back again, and then shoot it up. And then we're going to bring it through for our lunge. Now you're keeping your right fingertips on the mat, extending that left arm up in the air, finding your stance, strengthen your core, and taking a nice twist as you come up. Inhale as you bring your arms up, straighten that leg. Exhale, take a twist. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. Maybe give a little smile. Yoga should be fun, not so serious. Exhale, twist. Grabbing that back thigh, reaching up with that right arm. Nice stretch in those ribs. Big breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the mat, stepping back to plank. Make sure that your fingers are spread wide, your core is strong. You don't want to have a sway in your back. Now we're going to come onto our forearms into a low plank. And again, make sure your bum's not too high up in the air. And eventually we're going to lift up that left leg, point your toe, and then we're going to bring our left knee to our left shoulder, bicep, hold it, and drop the knee if you need to, if it's a little too much, and then bring it back, and same thing on the other side. So we're going to bring that right leg out, point your toe, bring your right knee to your right bicep towards your elbow and back, hold it, breathing. Drop your knees, release the tops of your feet, and we're going to push back into a nice little child's pose, nice little reprieve. Hopefully you stuck with me thus far. A strong core is really important, so take some deep breaths in through your nose, big exhales out through your mouth. We're going to come forward again, cross at the ankles and sit on our bum. Bring your feet out in front of you. And we're going to place your hands underneath your sit bones, and if it's more comfortable you could even bring them a little bit behind you on the mat, and we're going to just bring our knees to our chest a few times, coming forward and back. And again, you can always modify this, coming out and in, breathing through the whole time, making sure that you're not holding your breath. Hold it. Bring your legs out, extending through your fingertips in a nice boat pose, dropping your feet, adjusting yourself. Now we're going to come into some little, I guess I call them boat twists, just twisting side to side. You could even switch your feet back and forth. If you want to pedal them in the air, you can bring both legs up in the air in a nice little boat pose. This is great for your obliques. And again, a strong core is so important. Protect your back. Coming forward. Now we're going to lie back on our backs. Just take a moment, take a deep breath. We're going to bring our hands underneath our sit bones again. Extend your legs out, and we're just going to bring our legs up and down a few times. Bring them up and down and up and down. And again, this is great for the lower portion of your abdomen, nice and strong. Lift your toes. Now we're going to bring our hands behind our head, and we're just going to do some bicycle twists. Exhale as you twist each time. Exhale, inhale, and I say that because again, I tend to sometimes hold their breath when they do any sort of ab exercises. So it's very important to make sure that you breathe as you twist back and forth each time. You can even do reverse bicycles if you really want to get fancy or distract yourself from doing all these crunches. Now we're going to reach forward with our knees bent, extend your arms out, legs up in the air. Bring your legs up straight, reach for those toes, and then drop down, knees bent. Extend your arms behind you, legs out, hovering. Come up. Extend like you're reaching for your toes, arms out, legs out. And if you get tired, you could always drop your legs down to the ground, that's fine. Inhale, reaching for those toes. Exhale, arms out, legs hovering, dropping them down. Bringing your feet in a little bit. You might want to windshield wiper your legs side to side just to loosen up a bit. Now we're going to come into a little bit of a bridge. So just bring your heels in a little bit closer to your bum. You can slide your arms underneath you. You can interlace your fingers if that feels good. Just bringing your belly up into the air. This is a nice little stretch for you, making sure you breathe. If you have a wheel in your practice, just be very careful. You can bring your hands behind you and come into a wheel. This is also a great stretch for your core, for your chest. Just make sure that you breathe, and whenever you feel that it's time for you to come out of this, you can slowly, gently come out of it. And then when you're ready, you can reach and grab your knees, gently just rock side to side, releasing any tension in your lower back. Squeeze that right knee in, and then we're just going to drop it over your left leg, taking a nice twist, looking over your right shoulder. Breathing softly. And then we're going to come back to center and switch sides. So hug that left knee into your chest, and then we're going to drop it over that right leg, extending your left arm out, looking over your left side. Slowing things down. Relaxing, feeling a little more calm. And then coming back into center. And you can roll yourself up to a seated position, or if you want to come push yourself up from the side, that's fine. We're going to bring the soles of our feet together and get another little stretch here after you adjust your shirt. Inhale up, maybe lengthen your sides a little bit and come into a nice forward fold. This is great to stretch out your hip flexors, and then obviously your back. Sway side to side. It doesn't have to be a stiff stretch. You can just move through, roll through wherever you feel any kinks or tightness. Inhale, coming up. Cross at the ankles. We're going to lift that right arm all the way up, and then the left arm all the way up, getting a nice stretch in those sides. And then inhale, both hands up, hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you so much. Now you can smile. It's done.